Okay, quick mic check. I think this is too loud. Okay, apologies for the delay. We're just checking sound levels here. I lost my sound settings, so the game may drown me out, but I don't want that loud hiss that I was noticing a second ago. So, for all the 0 people who are watching, we'll get started soon. Okay, how does this work? Let's try this one. Hey, there we go. All right, well, here we are. We are on the Angmar server, the first 64-bit server available to us. So, I'm already agonizing over what to play. I'm not going to use any of my old character names because eventually this character could transfer over, right? So I don't. I'm kind of old school in that I don't really have any interest in playing Brawler or Mariner. Even Runekeeper and Warden. So let's see. My main is usually a Lore Master. Whoops. So my main is a Lore Master. And yeah, let's see here. So yeah, my main is a Lore Master, and he's at level 150, but over level, and I gave up in Gundabad. It's amazing how I was so obsessed with this game for like 5 years, and into the free-to-play era, and then I don't know. It's not all the game I grew up to and had other things to do, but what do you think? Champion. All champions should be dwarves. And my main dwarf his name is Dirge, which I just think might be the coolest name for a dwarf ever, and I was happy to get it. I mean, I guess we could rename him on the other one, right? Yes, I do want the avatar update visible, not that it's gonna matter. And do we want to be a champion? Do we want to be a guardian? Or even a hunter, but not a dwarf hunter. Can't be a dwarf hunter. You gotta be a high elf hunter. No. Elf hunter, high elf captain. That's how I go. That's how I roll. That's how I roll a character. Oh god, that's terrible. Okay. Stout axe. Never played one of those. Does that mean I have to speak in like some it seems like all the stout axes have some kind of like I hope it's not un-PC to say Eastern European accent. Is that fair? Wrought by the Blackland. Interesting. Okay, need to make a decision. Honestly, I've kind of like I feel like this server I just kind of want to go pew pew. So what if we went just elf hunter? If I can't pick a character in the next 2 to 3 minutes, I think it's time to just shut this stream down. Let's see here. Cannot decide. Okay, so it's gonna be a hobbit. Minstrel? Everyone needs a minstrel, right? And if there's gonna be grouping, yeah, let's be a hobbit minstrel. Honestly, I always just kind of like the look of a default hobbit. A box standard hobbit. Let's see. I have a hobbit named Finbar. I have a hobbit named Finsun. How about Finley? That works for me. Finley the Hobbit? Finbar the Hobbit? Nah, Finley doesn't. Finbar is cool. I like that. Oh, and we want to be a Falahide, right? Now, let's go buy some of this. Finbras? Finbrand. Alright, Finbard. I already have Finbar, why not Finbard? Ooh. That's sounding very hobbity to me. Rock and stone is the way to go. Huh? Did I miss something? Oh no, is that saying I should have gone with Runekeeper? Oh my goodness. I can't say you're I have 2 kids, and I sadly know what your username kind of means, although I don't hear it called holy very often. Okay, Finbard. I'm going with that. Let's be a super pale hobbit, just because... Oh, geez. That's almost getting into that whole Rings of Power stuff. But I always just pictured him as pale. I don't care. You know what? We can be inclusive. It's all love here. Honestly, it's not letting me, though, as long as I'm a follow hide, right? So, that's fine. Hobbits must be chubby in my book. That's a little linebackery. Let's go with darker hair. Eye color. I like a gray eye for my characters. And honestly, this is pretty boring. So let's just go with this. Do we want to go... Don't matter. Do we want to go Shadows of Angmar, or do we want to change it to the modern one? It's a good question. Let's vary it up. Before the shadow, we could skip the tutorial. But yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's go before the shadow. And I'm going to check out a few hairstyles here, but I'm probably just going to go back to one. Oh. Sorry. Not my style. Oh. That's kind of... I think that's the one I've gone with in the past. Let's go with that one. Maybe that one too. Okay, I'm going to be a bit of a Tolkien stickler here. Okay, I've actually heard that I'm wrong about elves having pointed ears, but I don't even like my elves with pointed ears. At no point in the Silmarillion and at no point in the Lord of the Rings do they ever mention pointy ears on anybody. But I guess there's a letter from Tolkien. I've read it. I read it a long, long time ago and admitted I was, and acknowledged to myself that I was wrong. And that Tolkien, I guess, in a letter, and I don't remember the details anymore, said that the ears on elves were leaf-shaped or something like that. I take that for however you want. So, Finbard, you are a minstrel, and you are going into the Before the Shadow tutorial. So I will not be familiar with this, aside from a quick bit I've played on it. Alright, let's do this. I just cleaned out my radiator fans, so hopefully that coolant level will stay a little lower. Or not the radiator fans, but the radiators. So, and I do have a cap on the FPS at 118. So already we're being bombarded with stuff.
Before the shadows deepen. From where did your road lead?
My goodness. Let's see, we want that about there. I just keep that little status thing there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're gonna have to redo our whole UI. So VIP bonus, login reward available, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm gonna rearrange some stuff here. I want that to come out about that far. All right, I'm really just kind of screwing around here.
Welcome to
let's see if we can UI, layout, load. I gotta go find the best UI layout for my game here, since it doesn't remember it on new characters. There we go. Wants to tell me about voice chat. It's interesting. I thought I opened these already, but that was on my regular server. Title awarded, quest item, let's go. I can see from the road and dust on your clothes that you have traveled a great distance to be here, and so... Let's turn this up. And so long as you cause no trouble for my folk, you are welcome to stay. It takes a hardy sort to make a living here on the edge of the wild, and the folk of Mossward. I think you'll find the people here to be friendly and welcoming. Alright, we need to talk to Geralt by the fountain. Move forward by pressing yes, okay.
I see Geralt is out and about. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, that would, I would imagine, be painful if that was the shape of your ear. That I think some type of mauling might have taken place if your ear was the shape of a Canadian leaf. Let's see here. I hope you don't mind me staring. We don't see many adventurers in these parts. The nearest we usually get is that Menel deer. Says he's a ranger, but it seems to me that's just an excuse for having dirt on his clothes and disappearing into the wilds at all hours. But anyway, Mossward is a quiet village. Always has been. Cause no trouble and you can stay as you like. But first things first, you should pay a visit to our blacksmith, Scardy Bentblade. He'll clean and fix up your gear for you. His shop is just up those steps. Look for the sign with the anvil on it. Alright.
Blacksmith shop is right there.
I have done a video on tuning your UI, but the first thing I gotta get rid of is the, let's see if I can select somebody else and have it show up. Yeah, I hate this thing here. That thing's gotta go. So, let's go UI indicator, I think it's called. So under UI settings, selection indicator. Goodbye. Alright. There's the blacksmith shop. Right click on the door, thank you. Hello.
Who's this?
I don't know. You're an adventurer, I can tell. What brings you to Mossward? I'm trying very hard not to do accents or characters. Before you can answer, the dwarf goes right on talking. This is a quiet village, and the folk here like it that way. I assume Bevan warned you not to disturb the peace? Of course he did. He says that to me near every fortnight, as if I might summon a troop of rowdy dwarves from my homeland at any moment. Blah ha ha ha. If only I could. What did you say your name was? My name is Finbard.
We don't see many adventurers in Mossward.
HG26, hope you don't mind me truncating. I'm trying to stay family friendly here. How's the audio? Can you hear me well enough over the music and all else? If you're still there, as I think maybe one viewer I have. I don't even see where I can see how many viewers I have. This whole streaming thing seems like a good idea. And then, wait for Scardy Bentblade to repair your equipment. And then it's fun, and then I get into something else. But if I keep playing on this server, I might just stream those episodes.
Here you go. It's important to have a fine weapon.
That's a lot of junk in my inventory. Oh, cool. Thanks, HG. Let's see. I think it would be a pretty boring stream. It's already going to be a boring stream, but I think it would be especially boring if I took the time to clear out my bags of all of the 20 years of freebies and junk I get here. So, yeah, well, I think I'll do that off stream. But what am I doing? Right-click on the satchel to open and see its contents. Right-clicking on items inside the satchel will pick them up. So do I need to right-click it again? Yeah. I think I looted everything. So if that's bag 1, that must be where. And then what does it want me to do? Put them. You can press I to see your inventory. Yeah. All right. Let's press I. That'll make it happy. Take your gear from the counter and talk to Scardy. Okay, so let's talk to him again. Just carrying a bunch of equipment won't help you much in battle, as I'm sure you know. You want to be sure to equip your weapons before you get into a fight. Since I know how to play, I'm not really paying very good attention here, am I? Equip your weapons and talk to Meneldir inside the black. Okay, equip my weapons. Boom. And that's cosmetic. So I guess that's considered my weapon. Unless there's an additional bag here I need to open, but... Alright, equip your weapons and talk to Meneldir inside the blacksmith shop. Hello, Meneldir. My friend Scardy speaks the truth. You do not want to stride into battle without your weapons equipped, for they will do you little good at the bottom of your bags. He is right on this point as well. Mossford is a quiet village, and few adventurers come this way, let alone one who carries himself as you do. What road has brought you to Mossford on the border of Swanfleet, my friend? You share some of the features of the folk who live in the store vales nearby, but I deem you come not from their villages. You consider what should be said of your past to this curious stranger. Would you speak of your most un-hobbit-like desire to see distant lands and wonders beyond the borders of the Shire? Or of the dangers that even now encroach upon the lands of all free folk, compelling you to fight on behalf of those who cannot? Before you can choose the right words, Meneldir raises his palm. I do not mean to pry. Your past is your own. Ooh, I slipped into accent there.
My chieftain Strider always said...
Uh-oh.
What is that?
What is that?
The town bells! Something is amiss outside!
Well, I hope that was the right dagger I needed to
Follow
equip.
me. Hurry!
But I'm a minstrel, so it shouldn't really matter. I should be blasting them with music. Where's my war drums when I need it?
The town is afire! We are under attack!
Under attack by whom? This smells like orcs to me, Finbar, but I cannot understand it. Orcs have not troubled these lands for many years. Come with me and stay close. We will get to the bottom of this and save the town if we must.
Follow me.
Alright. I really should have skipped the tutorial.
Look there! We found the villain.
Did we now?
Show him no mercy.
Okay, this is not where I want my... Yeah, that's a problem. So normally my minor ballad would be there. I want to be in dissonant stance. There we go. Here's a major ballad. And this will have to do for now. What is that? Oh, different stance. Sorry, I have not played Minstrel for a long, long time. Alright, boom. Eat music.
That's the way. Well done, my
I've
friend.
defeated the Goblin Raider.
It's
I
good
do
that
miss
you have set so many fires
classic
ablaze.
Lotro. But we'll stay off that topic.
There is trouble to the east, Meneldir. I need fighters.
My new friend here is capable. He will provide the help you need.
Yeah, look at my hands. They're glowing. I'm old enough to remember non-glowing hand minstrels. It was actually one of the first things where they put magic into the world that was like readily visible. And a lot of people were like, that's not Tolkien. People don't just wander around with glowing hands and stuff in Tolkien. But whatever. I'm glad for any help you can give. Stay close.
But what will you do, Meneldir?
I will circle around and search for the one who leads these goblins.
Now, of course, if you took away the glowing hands, people would raise hell.
Farewell for now.
My hands used to glow, now they don't. Alright, hello. Where do you think you're going?
Follow me,
Over that?
Meneldir.
Alright.
There will be fighting.
There will be fighting. Get in there.
The bells stopped. Are we safe?
I doubt
Do
it.
not count on it.
Yeah, me neither. Hello. I
What did I tell you?
don't know if you can hear that. It's just doing that little going. Sounds like Beavis. Are you threatening me? I can usually do a better Beavis than that. But my throat is dry. I'm not going to try now.
Hillary, I see you met our new visitor. I like this one much more than these others.
Me too, Scardy. Come with us. Look ahead. Those are not goblins. Uruks!
I remember in original, it was like the end of Bree when you see your first Uruk. I was so ready to see orcs and not just goblins by the time you finally see them at the up near on your way to Trestle Bridge out of Bree. I guess you see them in the Lowlands too, but you really don't see any until you're about done with Bree. In the same way, when you're playing a Star Wars game, you're just like, I just want to see some stormtroopers. If anyone remembers that Jedi Knight, the original 3D Dark Forces. Whoa. Dark Forces was. Is that seriously it? My goodness, I don't know my own strength.
You are right, son. If I had a better sword, I could have slain him myself.
Okay, kid, take it easy.
I wasn't afraid.
Okay.
Oh, Tegwin.
Am I supposed to give a crap about this kid right now? Did I miss some story? Tegwin really has a lot to say. Or I guess I was supposed to be worried about you being afraid. Alright. Thanks for saving our son from these horrible creatures. I guess I was yammering when that kid ran in and tried to attack the orcs. Is that what happened? I suppose I could scroll up here and read. Tegwin. Whatever. It's the intro. I do intend to read the quests and whatever, but I think we'll be alright if we skip. Talk to Minaldir. I will.
What do you make of this?
What do I make of this? These Uruks have decorated their equipment with a sigil I've not seen before. Okay, that's enough of that. The mark of a white hand. It may be the symbol of this raiding party, but for all the hurt this band has inflicted upon Mossford, they were still few in number and disorganized. What need have they for such a sigil? None now, thanks to our efforts, but still I wonder. I will think on it. I'm going to check out chat here for a minute. Oh, geez. There's already kinship recruiters. How funny. Alright. What meaning might this mark possess, Finbard? Will you ask Ellery if she has seen this symbol before today? Sure, why not? She's right over here, you know. You could ask her yourself. Hello, Ellery. Ellery. Don't get me started on this. For those who can't be bothered to read directions, and for developers who can't be bothered to put in directions anymore. Alright. The white hand. No, I have not seen this symbol before, and that troubles me. What new dangers might it signify? Hello, Meneldeer. I'm back. Again, she's right there. For now, we should help the folk of Mossford recover from this attack. I trust you will lend your aid. You have become embroiled in this, just as I have. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of done. If it is a life of adventure you seek, I assure you that you seem to have found it, or it has found you. You have become part of a larger world, Finbard, and it may prove different than the one in which you have lived until now. Dangers must be faced and threats opposed, and overcome if you are willing to strive against them. Not everyone is, but I judge that you will be no stranger to triumph and victory. I have always thought that just the dialogue is written well in this game. It's natural sounding, it has an epic sound when it needs to, and then it's, you know, kind of informal when it should be. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Alright, well, we made it through the intro, or at least the tutorial. And now I imagine... Oh my goodness. There are people. Dynamic layers are in effect. You have discovered Mossword. I sure have.
Some of Mossword's residents sustained injuries we cannot heal.
They sure did. Some of Mossword's residents sustained injuries we cannot heal, and they are beyond our aid. We will mourn for them later, but now we must focus upon those we can still help. Minaldir hands you a small bundle of bandages and a pouch of bitter-smelling salve. This is the last of my supplies, but there is no reason to save them for another day. Bring these bandages and this salve to the injured residents nearby. It is my hope that their hurts will not prove serious, and these will ease the pain of their injuries. Alright. Gonna get some gloves out of this. Alright. And treat the wounded, injured residents of Mossford. Alright. Hello, Manon. I'm helping. Don't know if you saw that, but I have numerical statistical evidence of helping. Herrgest! I am helping again. But I think I will just lie here a moment more. Alright, buddy, you take it easy. Daglor, good name. Coronal, another good name, I think. Corvin, Averly. I am so proud of everyone. Everyone is taking good name. Farmer Leah, sure. Conrad, well done. I have portraits turned off. I think I'm going to turn them back on for our purposes here. It does make a difference. There is some, what do I want to say, inefficiencies in the way that it renders the 3D portraits. I can actually watch the FPS change by several FPS, like 15, 20 if I recall, when I turn those on and off. But I'm gonna turn those back on because it will make for a better stream. Where are those? What do we call those? Toggle UIs. Got portraits. That's what I said. Is it going to be under advanced graphics? You will probably see it when I don't. Sensual shadows. DX. Photo bright. Bloom mapping. Bloom intensity. Player avatar update. Visible avatar texture. 3D object portraits. Woot. Alright. It's back. Now wait a minute. Did you see that? 83. Okay. Right? Check this out. 83, we're spinning around, it's 86, 81, etc., etc. Turn that back off. Back up to well past the max I set. So, in case you thought I was making it up, I was not. I say we leave them off. Comment if you think that's a mistake to... Okay, we turn them on. Now I'm going to hit accept. And now it's back to 102, 72, 62. Sorry, I gotta do that one more time. Because if I spin around with them off, let's see how it looks. As you can see, it's dipping a lot less. Ooh, 75. Yeah, maybe not. Anyways, I think there's definitely a difference, but for the purposes of streaming, I think we should have them on. Adesha. These are all just good names. Lightning, sure. What's going on with lightning? Creepy looking. Like gray eyes, like without pupils, but okay. Alright. What's going on, Reen? I'm going to help you. And now I will talk to Meneldir.
Thank you for aiding the people of Mossford.
Thank you, Finbard. The people of Mossford sometimes look down upon the rangers that were once my kin, but they do welcome their aid when it is offered. My former chieftain. Uh-oh. This guy's not in good standing. My former chieftain, Strider, may say the distrust of such folk does not bother him, but if that is true, he is a better man than I am. A pained look crosses Meneldir's face. That is true for many reasons, Finbard. I have not called the Dunedain my kin for some time now, but I would never question Strider's integrity or his courage. But look here! The Uruk that led this band has something in his hand. See if you can't wrest it from his grip. So that's what I mean. Professor Latency. Okay, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. Let's see if there is. Nope. There is no shame. Uh-oh. Retaliating. Hey, I want to do some type of emote that makes it clear that I disapprove of your name. I am just kidding around. People obviously are free to cough. I'm gonna cough. Plague. This isn't funny after what we endured as a world. Yeah, that's right. I give Professor Latency a polite cough. I need you to know that that is not a role-playing appropriate name on a non-role-playing server. Whatever. Wrest a scrap of parchment from the Uruk's death grip. Alright. Oh, read it. Alright, sure. Gar naparok tarku dalgum gur narzumlakatar. Okay.
Let's see if
this parchment holds any clues for us. Mendeldeer briefly studies the crumpled parchment, but then he looks up disappointed. I cannot read much of this. If this were an ordinary day, I would be grateful to have no reason to understand the black speech, but on this day it is a cause for frustration. Hold, Finbar! What has happened to this Uruk's blade? It did not fall far from his body, unless my eyes are somehow deceived. Uh-oh. Do we have another kid running off to make Mordor happen? You hear the shouts. Whoa, what? You hear the shouts and excited yelling of children to the northwest. Alright. That's a lot of rings surrounding us right now, but let's just go to the northwest and stick with the main one. Northwest. Ah, here we go. A crowd of children gathers around Tegwin and the vicious blade he has found. Yeah, you're gonna kill somebody, kid. Look at that. That thing, how are you even lifting that?
What do you want, stranger?
Hey,
No, I am
don't worry
not
about it. I
giving
got
you
this.
sword.
I got this, Averly. You chill. What do you want, stranger? No, I'm not giving you this sword. It is so much better than the wooden sword I was using before. I found it, and it belongs to me now. Well, that's sounding pretty Gollum-y. My father says that when you're in a battle, you get to keep the spoils. And I stood up to those Uruks, even when the town guard wouldn't. If anyone should get to keep that Uruk's blade, it's me. I'm sorry, I'm going all Viggo Mortensen. I would have followed you all the way to Mordor. So I'm going to go with Uruk. Uruk. It's me! Well, wait a moment. You're an adventurer, right? If you promise to help train me in the adventuring arts, maybe I'll give you the sword. Maybe. That's not a deal. I'm not saying I will. Okay, he's acknowledging his crapulence here. I'm not saying I will, you understand. I'm saying maybe. It'll depend on how good your training is. So what's my first lesson, stranger? What's the first thing I need to know to become an adventurer? Okay, I just started being an adventurer myself. Like, I'm checking my watch here, I think 15 minutes ago. So I'm not sure you're with the right guy. Find the defeat circle located to the north of Mossward. Alright. Doesn't seem like any means of training him, but of course that's going to block us. Like I said, if these were the old intros, I would be flying through it, but I actually don't know this area. I played this about to this point once on a stream that I think I then just deleted, but that was like a year or two ago. Hello. Alright. Defeat circle. I gotta say, the terrain is amazing now. That is one thing that is just objectively better. Pardon the dog barking. Oh, Tegwin! My god. Tegwin considers, are you a wizard? And what did he say? Tegwin smirks at you. Well, are you going? No. Tegwin considers the defeat circle. So what is this? He asks you. Hello, sweet barley. No, sweet baby Ray. That is some good barbecue sauce. Alright. You explain that adventuring is dangerous work, and sooner or later your morale is likely to run out. When that happens, you will find yourself at one of the many defeat circles scattered around the land. Which, to be fair, beats dying. Very funny, stranger. I know that fighting is dangerous. That's why I will try not to fight enemies that look to be beyond my capabilities. But sometimes it's unavoidable, I suppose. And when that happens, if I'm defeated, I'll find myself at the nearest defeat circle. To where I fell in battle? Where next? Tegwin asks you. And make it a good one. I don't like this kid at all. Enter the blacksmith shop in Mossward. Excuse me. Oh. Yes, I'm that boring that I'm also tired. Oh, hello, Skiats. Rothruin. That's a good name. Cheer. Hopefully that muting sound isn't too much or isn't too loud. Harvane. Have we seen him before? That's already quite an outfit. Good for you. Where are you getting that? What do you got there? Oh, he's a mariner. Okay. Here is someone at my door, and my doggy does not like that. Cool. Alright.
Scardy spends more time fixing horseshoes than he does
Scardy spends more
forging
time
swords.
fixing horseshoes than he does forging swords. I mean no insult, Scardy, but it's true. What use does an adventurer have with a shop like this? You explained that as an adventurer engages in combat, equipped weapons and armor sustain durability damage, and folks such as Scardy Bendblade are able to repair them so you can... Why is this mechanic even still in the game? I gotta ask. Like, does anybody not have enough money to repair their stuff by like level 50 and never notice? I don't know. It just seems like these mechanics should have gone away when they stopped making sense in the new way that the game is played now. Anyway, additionally, shopkeepers throughout Middle-earth can sell an adventurer all sorts of items and equipment that will aid you on your journeys. Scardy clears his throat and speaks up. That all costs coin, young Tegwin. Horseshoes and swords alike. But if that raid is assigned as things to come, I think the swords... My goodness. I have to go check out what's going on with the dogs. Alright, well, I hope to get farther today. We're still level 1, jeez. Let's see what I can, how much more. I'm not going to finish reading this. It's been on the screen long enough. I'm sure you've read it. Tegwin, horseshoes, and swords alike, but if that rate is sustained, I think the swords might become more in demand than they have been up till now. Okay, continue. It's kind of my little pact to actually read things again. You know, your 15th way through, you stop reading the quests. Fihona. Hello, Fihona. You look like a modern hobbit. You're one of those river hobbits. Isn't that what they call them? River hobbits? Or river folk or something like that? I don't know. D-Log. Alright. Hello, D-Log. The many folk of the Glandween. A little... Oh, here we go. And I think we will leave this for the off-stream here. Alright, find the training dummy located outside the blacksmith and shop in Lost. Okay. Thought that was where it was going to send me to the store. You know, first taste is free situation. In which case, I wouldn't want to bring the store up in the middle of a stream because my account name's there, and that's just not advised. Okay, training dummy. Hello, training dummy. Hello, Tegwin.
Now this is more like it.
Oh, yes, it is. All right, finish. Gloves, and we have gone up a new level. You just received a new mail. All right, I happen to be VIP. Lifetime. I'm a lifer, so I've got a little thing here. Oh, bingo. Bingo wants assistance. Let's close all these. My goodness. Hello, Bingo. Hello there, and well met. I hope this missive is not intruding upon anything important, and if by unhappy chance it is, then I am sure you will disregard it and take no offense. But it is my very sincere hope that it does not intrude, and instead is met with some degree of interest and curiosity in the matter that I propose. For, you see, I have need of some help with a small matter, and that is exactly how I would expect a hobbit to write a letter. It's overly polite and overly formal. So, well, again, it's always so well done, that kind of stuff. Well, I say a small matter, but I do not know how long it might take. It could end up being quite a big matter as these things go, but we will not know until it is quite underway, will we? If you are interested in learning more, I ask that you please seek me out at my comfortable hobbit hole just north of the town hall in Mickledelving, being the principal town of the Shire. Yours in need and looking forward to your positive reply, Mr. Bingo Boffin, Mickledelving. Alright? Boop. Delete that. Oh. Shoot. Yeah, okay. I just go see him. Oh, I didn't delete something important there, right? Alright, so,
If you impress me, maybe I'll
Use
give
minor
you this
ballads.
Hurin
Alright,
sword.
thank you. I didn't read all that. Oops. Minor ballad. Hey, come here. Minor ballad. Alright.
That was all right.
But surely you have more powerful attacks at your disposal. You can explain that once a minstrel has built up 3 ballads, they can use a powerful coda. Oh, it's actually kind of teaching me how to do my stuff here. That's a coda. So now I can poof. Alright.
One more.
That was a
Show me
decent
one
show, I
more
suppose.
skill.
Tegwin Strill suppress any show of excitement. Once more, show me one more skill of yours and make it incredible. Hint. Press the J key to open the traits panel. Choose a specialization. Wow, it's actually tutorializing the specializations now. After you choose a specialization, use Lesser Anthem 1 Resonance or Lesser Anthem 2 Dissonance. Alright. Fair enough. I'm going to go Warrior Scald. Which probably gave me already what they wanted me to do. Yeah, there it is. Lesser Anthem 2 Dissonance. Alright. And just for fun, let's go ahead and throw this in. Concussive Shout. Boop. Do I have Concussive Shout? No. Called Fate. Alright. Okay. They wanted me to do that, right? On the training dummy. Here it was, right? No. There. Okay, so I gotta build up to that. No, there it is. It lit up. I can hit it. Woohoo! Talk to Tegwin by the training dummy. That was pretty good, I suppose. Fine, you've upheld your side of our bargain, Finbard. And I will do the same. Here's Mudthrogs. Well, how'd you know his name? Did he tell him you? He probably did. He probably said it. As I promised. You'll bring it back to that ranger for me, I expect. Mother and father will be pleased, but I still say I could have handled such a weapon. Yeah, sure. All right, kid. See you never. Gone Thief. Good name. For burglar especially. Ooh, should I go all fancy with my 8-year frame, VIP frame? Wait, why do I not? Oh, I gotta open all my junk to get my better frames. So someday I'll go through all that. Garetheth. You guys, well done. Alright. Well, how long have we been going here? We're level 2. You recovered the Uruk blade from Tegwin before he hurt himself with it. Very well done, Finbard. The Meneldir gets a faraway look in its eye and gazes over the surrounding wall of Mossward. I remember being that age and dreaming of adventure, of excitement. I was so very different from young Tegwin. It's hard not to do accents and try to make this more fun. But, I feel like people would be. Alright. I remember being that age and dreaming only of adventure, of excitement. I was not, see, but it's all the same. And why is he Australian? See, this is why I don't do accents. Everything with me eventually goes from like Cockney to Australian and then maybe to Irish. So none of which I'm actually good at. But anyways, in the angle of Mythithil, where my people dwell, I do not judge him harshly for taking the sword, and I hope you will not either. His parents busy themselves with the work of fortifying Mossward's defenses, and I dare say they remain unaware of the boy's mischief. I will not tell them if you do not, Finbard. That's cool of you. Don't be a narc. You recovered the Uruk blade for... Oh, finish. You must select... Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a dagger. Wait, I'm a hobbit. I should have taken a mace. Oh, well. Oh, here we go. It's store time. I have been away from the land that was my home for many years, Finbard. I was once one of the Dunedain, my friend, the Rangers of the North, and one of their several charges was to safeguard these lands and their peoples from harm. Their other duties, well, they are likely so far away as they have always been, and not my concern any longer. I will not speak of those today. But a peaceful village has been attacked, and some of its people slain. Will you help me replenish my supplies of the healing herb called King's Foil, and defeat any of the creatures nearby that may threaten Mossward? You will know Kingsfoil by its sweet smell and the feel of its leaves. Look for it on the rolling hills to the east of the village. Okay. We're just sticking with the epic right now, and then I'm just gonna, like, go crazy going through these other ones as quick as I can. Hey! Wrong book! Alright. Cough. That is my cough of disapproval. Alright. Where am I going for these? I'm assuming out here. Oh! Kingsfoil. Not far. One of my tutorial videos has a cool little thing where I've set delete to on my keyboard to be target closest item, and then end is use item. So I just walk anywhere near them and just hit delete, end, and I start picking whatever that is up. So I don't have to worry about getting it just right with the mouse. One of my favorite things. If you want to know more about that, there's go back through all my Lotro tech tip videos and etc. Okay, Tony. Sure. Gandalf. You know, we can't all be wizards. I'm very judgy of other people's names, aren't I? Probably not my best. Defeat beasts. No, I didn't see that. Alright, let's go find some beasts. So, I was on my Lore Master earlier today, and man, that's a lot of changes that came out yesterday. I'm still digesting them all. Maybe it'll encourage me to play my main on my main server. And gradually, I figure I'm going to mention, hey, leave some for everyone. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm using my old minstrel's shortcut keys, and they are not where I remember them, so that's going to be a problem. Oh, I'm not sure I got one of those. I did not. In the air, mid-air. All right. Okay, I feel like I should be killing these faster. There we go. That guy's helping. Back in the day, I had a kinmate who used to get really upset if somebody helped. And this is back... No. I'm trying to do a thank emote, and it's not working. Thanks. Thank. There we go. I was doing thanks instead of thank. There's still quite a bit of hitching, but it looks almost like it might be local. It might be because I'm streaming. Pig. Alright. I gotta kill beasts, not people. Oh, nice. There's a... Oh no! This guy's chasing me! I don't want to kill a person! Oh, good. Alright, where's Mossword? Because that looks like ruins. Yeah, that's quite a hitch. I'm wondering if that's server-based or client-based. Or something about the fact that I'm streaming and something's getting caught up there. Looks like my coolant is staying nice and low. That's nice. The room is now 76 degrees and my coolant is 34 degrees Celsius. And I don't know if you can see there, but the CPU package is staying at 57, GPU staying at 43. So that's nice. I've got 3 radiators in my water cooling loop. So yeah, that's supposed to stay cool and quiet. Thank you for the King's Foil and for helping dissuade some of the more aggressive creatures from straying too near the village. Against such beasts, Alari, and Bevan and the others of the guard are more than a match. But against Uruks, I fear they will be outclassed. The question now is whether Madthrug's band was alone, or if there are others of his kind waiting for their next chance to strike. Mossword is not the only village in Swanfleet, Finbard. And I can ask you to check on the stores. Can I ask you to check on the stores who live nearby? Visit the stable master here in the village for a quick means of traveling to the village of Clegor in the Storevales. Storevales, okay. They should be told what happened in Mossworth and guard themselves against possible attack. Hello, Theowald. The stable master is to the southwest and provides efficient travel options for reaching distant lands. Do I have emotes, 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 emotes? No. Really? Is that just on one character? I want it to move with whimsy. But apparently that's just... I know it's on all my characters on my primary server. Oh, I'm gonna yawn. Alright, Mental Deer. Oh, okay. Did I finish reading that? I hope I did. Find the stable master of Mossward to the southwest. Southwest is that way. There's a lot more I could be doing here. I kind of just feel like doing the epics and then... Oh, stable master provide a number of travel routes. Alright.
What can I do for you?
Oh, we can get to West Bree instantly. Start doing stuff I recognize. There's Clegor. Horse and follow the travel route to Clegor in the Storevales. Well, I could swift it, but it wants me to follow the travel route, so let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I gotta say, I'm sorry, I am a hardware snob. I've always been into computer gaming hardware my whole life and building computers and stuff like that. If you have the means to get yourself an OLED monitor, even though there's risk of burn-in, even though playing this game on an OLED monitor again, or I should say it's like playing it on a CRT with the silky smooth motion and the what they call true black or infinite contrast. It looks so much nicer than it did on LCDs there for all those years between CRTs, you know, the big tubes, and then we had only LCDs for the longest time, and now we finally have something as good as CRTs again. If you're looking for a monitor, get one that's an OLED, and games just pop again. Like I'm looking at, I have a secondary monitor off to my right where I'm running the streaming software OBS, and oh, it's just a huge difference in just the vibrancy of things and the, well, that's cool. I gotta say, that's pretty cool looking up there. Well, should we call it once we're at this destination? I think we've put in an hour or so, and I'm a grown man, and I can't game that long anymore. I'm thinking we might call it. Ooh, whoa! Everything's red. This has been a mistake. I should go back and do more of those ones lying around. Oh, that's cool. This is the one place. Well, okay. I've been through level 50 and up into Gundabad, most of Gundabad, and that's where I stopped. So I haven't been into the King's restored Gondor very far, and I haven't been down into the Southlands for the Corsairs of Umbar. And it just made me, and I just realized I haven't been here either. Because I haven't played a low-level character really in a long time. So, this is awesome. This is really well done. I don't know about redstone and hobbits, though. Something about the hobbits scream like green and lush valleys, things like that. But that's just me. I'm sure that's just me. Welcome to Clegor. Finest of the villages to be found in the Storevales. May I ask the reason for your visit? You explained that the village of Mosswood was recently attacked by a raiding party. Oh gosh, are they gonna come here and... Hey! Hold on. I'll get back to you in a minute. Knock it off. Alright, where were we? You explained that the village of Mossford was recently attacked by a raiding party consisting of goblins and uruks, and the ranger Menelier fears... I should not crack myself up this. I know, that's off-putting. And others... you get a little punchy when you stream. Similar bands may endanger the village of the Storvales. Oh my, are you certain? Oh. Who might this be? Is this Bard? Oh, sorry, somebody's asking me. Nope, sorry. Oh my, are you certain? We have not had such troubles for, well, longer than I can remember. That's for sure. Who would threaten the stores? Orcs, man, orcs.
The mayor must be told
Woohoo, level 4. Whoa, did we just skip from... Oh, it's the guy who got slapped. Okay, sorry. Lady Blur. Alright, sorry, I know you can't see the chat, but that's for people's privacy. I'm telling this person, I was trying to talk to this hobbit here, and you were... Alright. The mayor must be told of this. The mayor must be told of this, even if the idea is preposterous. It's not that I don't believe you. It's just that folk here have lived peacefully for so long. We keep to ourselves, and we like it that way. Climb up the path to the south and tell the mayor what you told me. Malmadog. There is a mayor. His name is Malmadog. Good to know. New skills available. Alright, good to know. If anything must be done. Alright. Alright, Malmadog. Alright, I might have made a friend. Because I slapped him. That's one way to get off on good foot with somebody. Instantly friended. Alright, Pendragon. Alright, that's I don't know if I'm going the right way. To be honest, I'm getting quite discombobulated because now I've got people chatting with me and stuff. I think I'm going to take the horse back and just do some of those ones in Mossword now. Where is the horsey? The stable. And we'll do several... Hello, Kaldauer. And oh jeez, yeah, I'm out of it.
How do you do?
I should probably wrap this up. I can tell I'm starting to drift. Whoa, that's how poor I am. Oh, but I could take the slow one back. Okay, I am not used to that. Having that small amount of wealth in the game. Alright, well, last time I was on a horse, I ranted about everyone should have OLEDs if they have the means, because it's such a nice, the contrast and all that stuff. What else? I think I'm about worn out. I think we peaked at like 5 viewers today. I didn't expect to have any, so... I think I'm going to thank those of you who have joined, and I don't presume to say I hope you were entertained, because I strongly doubt it. But I don't know. I just thought I had the software still on my computer. I'm going to try Angmar. Why not fire up a live stream, see if anybody joins? And I think we had about 5 people. So. If you can put comments on this after the fact, and I'm not even sure you can, if you'd like to see more, let me know. If I see 5 or 6 people say, yeah, let's do this again, I will stream my next session on Finbard the Minstrel. on the Angmar 64-bit Lotro server. And yes, I say Lotro. I know no one else says Lotro. They say Lotro. That's just the way my kinship always said it. And I'm not changing it for no one. Alright. Thanks for dropping by. And yes, I do have this made. The thanks for watching, see you next time type thing. Because I was thinking it would be fun to stream like a year or two ago, and I didn't make these. I did not build these from scratch. These were found elsewhere on like Wallpaper Engine, and then I added in. I don't think you guys can see the highlighting of things as I'm selecting them, but then I added on the text and stuff. But yeah, so if that seems disingenuous, that yeah, I'm just throwing the stream together, and then I have these fancy little, thanks for watching, see you next time. That's because 2 years ago, I was like, I'm bored of just regular gaming. Let's see what streaming's like. And then I kind of got into developing these things. Anyways, stream over. Thanks for visiting.